Okay, so I just got off the phone to my family because last night something happened to me that I've never experienced before, and I'm going to try my very best to explain it. But basically, there was a storm. I was told by the Portuguese taxi driver 2 days ago there's going to be a big storm coming, and we had a storm the night before, so I assumed it was just people exaggerating, talking, as they do. And I thought, whoa, this must be the storm that he was talking about coming the day after. If that makes sense, I hope it does. And last night, I don't even know what time it was. It was sunsetish time, and I was sitting in this house here. See all this metal above? It goes round the house completely. Anyway, I was sitting in this house before anything happened. And about 10 minutes before anything happened, my heart started racing. I started feeling all these different emotions. It was anger. It was something inside that was warning me. I thought it was anger. I thought it was confusing. I looked out the window and I started to see this pink kind of blue-ish aura up in the sky. And I said to Nils, we need to get out of this place. We need to get out of here. And he couldn't understand what I was talking about. I said, is your heart not racing? Or anything like that? And he couldn't understand what I was talking about. Anyway, I said, I need to leave. I think we need to leave. You need to come with me if you want to, but I'm going up to the cabin for safety. So I left. He said, should we lock the door? I said, don't worry about the door. Let's just go. Something inside of me was telling me to just get out of the space that I was in. I had no idea of the destruction that I was gonna face that was truly healing, and I'm actually really happy that it happened. On the way to the mountain, it's a 20-minute slow walk. 20-minute, because you have to walk up and down rocks and stuff like that. It's a rock path. And as I was on my way there last night, it was glowing, looking beautiful. I was going to get my camera out at the best moment to show everybody what the hell was going on above and around me. But then all of a sudden, as I'm walking through the mountain valley, in the middle, I see these clouds starting to form and create circles. It started spinning around me at the top. It was almost like vertigo. These ice balls dropped out of the sky, and they were like just like a golf ball size ice drops that were falling out the sky. I was stuck. Anyway, what happened was I was walking on the pathway, and this wind from nowhere nearly picked me up off my feet as I was slowly kind of walking in a fast pace, safe fast pace to get back to the cabin. The wind got so intense that I had to run into the woodland and hold on to the nearest tree I could find. And then I saw two trees that were growing together that were about the width of my body, so I wedged myself in between them and sat there for nearly 1 hour. I left my bag. I had to take off my clothes that had any metal pieces attached to them. Something was just telling me to do all this, and I had to basically endure this mayhem. I was inside the cloud of the storm. My hair was standing up on my head, and there was like a big giant, if you can imagine, blue shining ice cube staring at me from up above. I had no choice but to continue walking through it to get to the cabin. And that walk was making me think of all of the things that I've been doing lately. I was thinking I'm on life path 9. I'm ready. If I'm going to go, then I'm going to go. And I was preparing myself to meet the spiritual realm. I had no fear. I was absolutely shitting myself, if that makes sense. And I walked through the storm, and I got to the house, and it wasn't over. I got inside the house, and it was like a mini earthquake, but nothing was really shaking, nothing was moving, but everything was vibrating, including me. It was healing, I believe. I believe it was really healing. And I'm just really happy to be alive. I just got off the phone to my mum. I was talking to her about it. And I'm so happy. And I love everyone. But I wish I could have got some sort of footage, but I think I would have died if I would have got footage. I think I would have died. Something was just telling me to get rid of every piece of metal from my body. I wouldn't normally share stuff like this, but I feel it's really important because I feel that a lot of us are going to experience this at some point, and this was like an introduction or something. And I know I've seen these things on YouTube and stuff like that, but I've never seen anything like that in all my life. So I just wanted to share something that I wouldn't be able to share with you through talking on the phone. And I'm really happy to be alive. Just, Anyway, there's no more to really share. But I'm truly grateful to be doing what I'm doing. And I'm really happy that I've got the people. And that's all I need. So, if anybody wants to talk to me about what I described, I'll be happy to go into full detail. I've got a great memory, and you can see how it matches up to whatever you've researched. But this shit is real. As I've always known, I was actually smiling because it was happening. Does that make sense? I was so excited, it was unbelievable. In Cornwall, I would chase storms with no fear. I would stand in the wind and end up looking like Michael Jackson, because I just don't care about storms or anything like that. And this wasn't a storm. This is why I need to get on camera and speak. This was no storm. This thing was conscious, and this thing knew exactly what it was doing. It completely makes sense to me that we are in a body. We're inside a body of another. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Micro, macro. And we are cells, and if we're not operating as we should, well, you'll work it out. Peace. I love you.